Hello, everyone. This is Mrs. Jones, your 251 American Lit instructor for the summer semester. I wanted to pop in and officially welcome you all to the course. Hopefully, you have had time to complete the attendance taking activities, which included posting an introduction, taking the syllabus quiz, and submitting your Blackboard orientation certificate. Now that you've gotten that out of the way, the readings in Module 1 for the week included William Bradford's biographical information along with a section of from of Plymouth Plantation, Thomas More's bibliography, as well as a selection from the New English Canon, and John Winthrop's bio, along with a selection from a model of Christian charity. And I hope you are finding these readings interesting. I know they can be a little drab, but there's some really good information or content in the readings, and it will establish the foundation to help you better understand the writers that are to come. What you will see in American Lit in this survey course is that everything that happens, there is then a reaction to that. And so the literature will be centered around what the historical events that were taking place in our nation at the time and the reaction to those historical events. So I promise you that if you find the reading in Module 1 to be a little difficult to understand because of the vernacular, it will get easier. So hang in there with the readings. Now, next week, you will read two Puritan writers, and they are both female, and I intentionally selected female writers for the next readings. You will read the poetry of Anne Bradstreet, a Puritan writer, and you will also read a captivity narrative by Mary Rawlinson. She was captured by the Indians, and she recorded her experience. So you will read her captivity narrative. At the end of Module 3, you will be introduced to a reaction to the Puritan period, and it's called the Age of Reason, where these writers and these thinkers started to move away from religion and start relying on their ability to reason or their ability to think. So, as stated earlier, you will see that the literature will evolve around historical events as well as the reactions to what was taking place in our nation at that time. As far as your assignments, you have assignments due every Monday, every Monday. And so this coming Monday, you will have a quiz. Some of you have already completed that quiz on the first readings. And then on the Puritan women, you will have a discussion post. And so in order to get full credit for the discussion post, there is a rubric, and you need to make sure you adhere to those concepts in the rubric. After the discussion post, you will have, like I said, the readings from the Age of Reason, and there is no quiz or discussion post on those, but then the essay and the test over Module 1. Now, if you want to be successful in this course, you have to do the readings. Now, you can, of course, try and use your book and your notes when you're taking the quizzes, but there's not a lot of time allotted for the quizzes, so you won't have time to look up everything. You will have to be familiar with quotes from some of the reading selections, so make sure you actually read the selections. It's very difficult to pass the course without reading. So don't procrastinate and don't get behind on your readings. That will make the course more challenging. Now, if you have any questions or concerns about any of the assignments, if you find that a video or a PowerPoint won't open, please contact me immediately so that I can get any issues that you're having resolved. If you have, like I said, any questions that you think perhaps the entire class may have a question about, um, then there is a place in the discussion tab where you can post your questions. And I'm not the only one to answer those questions. If you, the students, know the answer to the questions, then you can respond to your classmates' questions as well. But I'm looking forward to working with all of you this semester. I hope that you will develop a greater appreciation for the literature. You will find some of the reading selections more interesting than others. It's really hard in a survey course to select the readings because, as an English major, they're all interesting to me and I enjoy them all. But once again, I look forward to working with you. Don't hesitate to email me. I am in and out of my office all summer. If you need to meet face to face, I think there are some guidelines we will have to follow. So just email me and we can schedule a time to meet, and I'll go over the protocol for meeting face to face. With COVID-19 on the horizon, things have changed dramatically in terms of meeting face to face, but there are some questions we will have to ask and we will have to determine whether or not it's safe to meet. Keep in mind that the STAR Institute is available for tutoring sessions. I've placed this information in your course syllabus, so if you need to contact someone in the STAR Institute for assistance, you may do that as well. So in the meantime, happy reading.